man, that told me that my right-hand man, one of my partners, man, got bumped, man, you know, and this what happened. That's my niece's fiance, you know, and I got to deal with this day in, day out, the nagging and the crying, and even though she knew what the game was hitting for, right?
Okay.
But he never really let her know what was happening. She always assumed, you know. But I'm getting little birds flying up on, you know, in my ear telling me that the boys from the south side, had something to do with my man.
Oh, south side, huh?
You know what I mean?
So who tipped this one off? And, you know, who are you getting your information
Well,
from?
you know how the grapevine goes. You know what I mean? Birds don't have no colors, no names.
Come on, B, man. You gotta come better than that, man. Come on, you gotta give me something more than just, you know how to grapevine. You know what I mean? How you know you're not about to get double crossed, man? How you know somebody not trying to play you?
Obviously, somebody must be. They took my man out. Somebody trying to step up. Somebody creeping up in the territory. You know what I mean? I've come over here to try and solve this little situation so it won't be no war, no discrepancy, or no anger, or no shit like that. I mean,
Well, you know, I mean, honestly, you know, I'm a little pissed off just because of the simple fact that, you know, you would come to me with this. You should know better. You know, we've been doing business for a long time now. You know, you got your side, I got my side. We come together, we break bread, and we keep it moving.
yeah, but you got a point there. But if that occurred in your territory, you should have more incentive to find out who the fuck it was. So I wouldn't have to come over here and ask about that. You should have called and said, blah, I heard what happened. I'm gonna be on it, you know, because I would give you that respect if you came on my territory, or somebody from your side came over and that happened.
Be like when someone jaywalks in my territory, you know, I know who it is and what time, you know, I know everything.
I'm just trying to tell you like this, you know what I mean? As far as, you know, I feel bad for your niece, but hey, it's just a nigga, she'll find another one, all right? But he shouldn't have been hustling in my territory, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, you know, I feel bad, it's fucked up, but, you know, you should have came to me already and told me, listen, I got new people running. You should have knew who's in your crew running. You know what I mean? My guys, they know the normals, they know the regulars, they know who's coming in, who's coming out, and you just show up on my territory and expect things to be cool. Come on now, B. Come on.
Yeah, but it could have been a renegade ass dude from your squad that you don't even know about, man.
You're right, it could have been, but then at the same time, it could have just been some fucking drive-by-night guy. It could have been a motherfucking smoker out to get his, you know? What do you say?
No, my man too sharp for that.
You too sharp
I mean,
for that.
shit happened, but
Let me tell you something.
the way I'm getting, man, it's like it came from top dog, man, and that's your area, man. That's your part of town.
B, let me tell you something, man. I'm too busy right now as far as all this, you know, the little shit. I understand, you know, this is my territory. I understand, you know, I'm supposed to know what's going on, and I do know what's going on. But I need you to know that we're taking this game to the next level, all right? So I got my captains, I got my runners, they doing their thing. But right now, we're trying to invest. We're trying to invest our money and our time in the bigger things. All right, we're trying to expand.
So you saying fuck everybody. You just want to move on regardless of who you step on or who you push aside or whatever, huh?
No, what I'm saying is that it's a cold world, and either you go out there and grab it or you get fucked over and you're the one getting stepped on.
But that works two ways. That's a snake with two heads. That happened to everybody. That can happen to you also, bro.
It happened the same way now.
We had a rapport, man. And I thought that was something that we supposed to both take care of and keep in check.
Yeah, but at the same time, my man, you got to be on the swivel. You got to know what you need to do. You know what I mean? Got it.
So, yeah, you know, start to be a little menacing now, even if it's a low-key menace, okay? A low-key. Pretend like, let's say right now there was someone that really pissed you off. What would you say to him if you had him face-to-face? Just make someone up in your head, you know? Let's say they hurt you. You know, what would you do?
It has to be deep tension right here.
Exactly.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Pretend something really happened to you. Pretend that you were attacked.
Situation, man, where a motherfucker came at me, man, and swung at me with something, hit me in my face, man. But it was
Oh, wow.
the north side.
Mind your side.
My right hand man, one of my partners, man, got bumped, man, you know, and this what happened. That's my niece's fiance, you know, and I got to deal with this day in, day out, the nagging and the crying, and even though she's down, man.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean? Hey, I mean, anything's possible. You know that. I mean, when you get in this game, it's crazy. You know what I mean? It could have been, you know, somebody just trying to make a name. You know what I'm saying? Could have been, you know, you could have just been hustling the wrong block or in the wrong place at the wrong time. I mean, what do you want me to do? I mean, it's all possible. I mean, could have been one of my guys. It probably could have been one of my new runners or whatever. But can I say that? I can look into it. But even so, like I said, I mean, you're on my turf, you're on my territory. You know what I mean? You know the rules of the game. You gotta be loyal to these streets.
Okay, good. Now let's continue this. Now we're talking, okay? So let's begin, real free form. The issue is that there's been a dust up. Like, why are we here? Let's like start off, be like, yeah, and we'll say it's, your thing, like this is your place. So be like, like as if you're sitting, like we just sat down and we're beginning, be like, so, what can I do for you, B?
got you.
You wanted to sit down, we're sitting down. What do you need? Okay. And then let's just start it out.
Discussion.
Okay. Yeah. And okay, action.
What's going on, B, man? How you doing? Welcome.
Ah, man, I'm good, man. How you, man?
You sure you good, man? I mean, normally, I get a phone call, I meet up with you elsewhere, but, you say you need to speak to me. It's important.
Hey, man, the man that told me that my right-hand man, one of my partners, man, got bumped, man, and this what happened. That's my niece's.
So let me ask you,
Because if you know something like that that's vital to the game and to our survival, you should say something, man. Let me know, man.
how I know you ain't the one trying to set me up?
Why should I? I'm already in pocket. I'm already cool.
You the OG here, remember? Remember you said you the OG?
Exactly.
I'm old head?
Exactly.
How I know you ain't trying to take over my shit?
I don't have to. I put you where you was at.
Oh, you
Now
put-
you're the one seem like all of a sudden you want to squeeze me out because you're upcoming. You want to get legit, totally legit. You're a college kid and all that. You know what I mean?
Let's make one thing clear. Only thing you did for me ever was give me a little bit of knowledge. Everything else I did. All right? I was the one out there on the cold nights, on the corner, making the moves, you know what I mean? Ducking and dodging. All right? Moving in, moving out of them houses, moving that shit around. So don't go and tell
But
me.
you ain't do nothing nobody else didn't do. We all had to do that. Besides, man, if it wasn't for your family, if it wasn't for us having a rapport, your young ass wouldn't even be there, man.
And how many times did I save your ass? A lot.
Granted, you might have once or twice, but you also put me in a predicament, so you had to.
You put yourself in a predicament when you had a young boy come on your team, knowing he was fucking with your family member, your relative. Knowing that boy didn't
That's
have
some
enough.
shit I didn't even know about. This is why it's fucking with me. I had no idea he was fucking around. All of a sudden, she comes screaming in my ear because he got killed or we can't find him.
Yeah, on my territory, but running with your guys in your camp. So who's the fool here? You lost one. I didn't lose none. I'm not going to lose, and that's the way it's going to be. And if you want to keep on taking losses, be my guest. But that's where it ends. I'm riding to the top. I'm taking over.
No, not that sweet. It ain't gonna be that easy. Trust me, that's something we're gonna have to do together. If not, it can't work, man.
Listen, if you're not on board with this business stuff, I mean, you don't, honestly, it probably won't work out. You don't got the skill set, my man. You know what I mean? You're a hustler by heart. This is what you do.
Who says, man?
I know it. Come on, man. Everybody knows it. You're the pusher. You're like an enforcer. I mean, you put work in out in the streets. I'm the man over here. I'm the one in the suit and tie. I'm
Yeah,
the one.
without that guy in the street, man, that guy with that suit and that tie on can't survive. You're not gonna handle no dirty work. You're not gonna get your hands dirty.
I don't need to do that no more. That's what you're for. That's what my runners is for.
Who's to say I couldn't take your ass out then?
You can never take me out.
Why couldn't I?
Never.
That's how the game go. This is why I'm saying, man, you gotta keep this shit to a level where it's a neutral respect for one another, man. You gotta find out.
It was a neutral respect until you came in here talking that shit you was talking.
You gave me no choice because you let this shit go down in your territory, knowing goddamn well that's yours. Let you tell it.
Yeah,
Who else am I supposed to step to? I'm not gonna go to one of your little
Let
workers.
me tell it, let you tell it. You coming to me off of some shit that you heard from one of your insiders who's fucking getting tipped off by one
Part
of
of
the
the
cops.
captain came from your side of the track.
Oh, really? My side?
Exactly.
Really? I doubt that. I really do.
Be careful, young buck. Don't doubt it.
I doubt that.
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
And let me make something clear. I'm not naive, but I know what's going on in my camp. All right? Let's stay out of my camp. Let's worry about your camp. And I keep telling you, you're the one with the problems. All right? Get your shit together over there.
I'm gonna do that always. I'm gonna keep that going. I'm gonna take care of my camp. But like I said, youngin, check that out, find out what's going on, man, and get back with me, man. That's the only way we can keep this thing on a neutral level. Other than that,
Listen here, baby. I'll get back to you when I'm ready. Alright? Ain't no one telling me what I should do, what I'm going to do. I'll get to it when I'm ready. Alright?
Well, like you said, buddy, this shit just might not work, man. You know.
Talk about how he never was on the corner, that the only corner he was on was the corner of campus at an Ivy League school, and then also say that the only reason that he's doing business is because you let him do business. Let's get something straight. How you're he's renting that section, okay?
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, man. You
And more now you're getting angry because he's disrespecting you.
Yeah,
So be angry.
You talking that fucking shit about you this, you that because you went to college and you know, man, look, you getting on my nerves with that bullshit, man. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be where you at, man. I made sure your little ass had something to work with and wouldn't nobody fuck with you so you could survive and get on your feet. And this is what I get out of return, this is what I get.
You got your fair share out of the deal many times. Time's over, actually.
Times ain't over. Only when time's over is when your ass is down. And we both breathing right now. Time ain't over. How is it over? What are you trying to tell me? You trying to move me the fuck out?
I'm trying to say you got your share and some.
I deserved it. I did the work. I put my work in.
You put your work in, yeah, you helped me out, and I gave you respect for it. I gave you your dues, and I'm still giving you your dues, and I'm still wiping your ass.
Shouldn't you? I wiped your little ass when you came out.
Baby, listen.
Made sure that you got it. Made sure nobody wouldn't fuck with you so you can get it and survive.
Them days is over, B. There's no more you wiping my ass no more. This is my show
Oh,
now.
you're a man now.
Been a man for quite some time. Or did you forget it?
Yeah, all right. You're a man. Okay, young man. Well, young man, check this out. Be careful, man. All right? And this is what respect, mutual respect. Be careful, man.
And with neutral,
Because you're going to wake up one day and find out that coffee got coal on your ass and you won't be able to smell it, man.
and with neutral respect, send my regards to your niece and her fallen soldier.
And talking about, again, the fact that this dispute that you are literally allowing him to do business, which you, of course, dispute and think that he's crazy, that you're actually inheriting his business. Let's get to that conflict, because that's the respect issue I want to focus on right now. Yeah.
Man, listen. Remember, man, if it wasn't for me, if it wasn't for us, period, like I said, you wouldn't the fuck be where you at, man. You know, be careful with that shit you're saying about out of your mouth about my niece and the fallen soldiers, because you got soldiers that's gonna fall also, man.
Listen, I had soldiers that fell. They fall all the time. You know it's part of the game.
Yes,
and,
it is.
And with neutral respect. You
But
should
not in my
understand.
territory, they didn't fall. So do that again.
See it again?
Yeah, not in my territory. Like,
Oh,
yeah, you know, it's like,
right,
yeah.
right. Yeah, they fall, but not in my territory, not my squad.
Did you forget about the one that fell on your side?
No, he didn't. He fell on your side because of your squad. Somebody out of your squad did that.
Listen,
The body got dumped in my area, but that shit didn't go down
That
in my
shit
area.
happened in your area, right? I got word from your squad, from somebody on your side of town. That's where it took place at, and they tried to bring me or somebody over here saying that it happened on my
hey,
side.
all this is bullshit and you know it, alright? The bottom line is we're gonna get to the bottom of it, alright? Body's getting dropped, it happens, alright? How we know it wasn't a fucking mark? How you know that?
For sure, I can't say, but one thing is for sure, man, and two is for certain. You gotta get to the bottom of this shit, you know? Cause like I said, it happened in your part of town. If it happened on my part of town, it'd have been solved. Trust and believe, it would have been solved if it happened in my neighborhood, my part of town.
Bodies drop and get tossed all the time. How you know it wasn't these niggas from the north side?
Cause the nigga from the south side is who told me all about it.
And because you know everyone on the north
I
side.
put them motherfuckers there. I know exactly who the fuck, who's who. You know, this is why I'm coming to you, letting you know there's some snakes or some snaky shit going on the south side, man. And you that guy, young buck.
South side is always something going on. Call that little south side pride right there. If you ain't from the south side, then you need to get the fuck up out of there. Now you
Yeah,
can't
but
play.
it wouldn't be a south side if it wasn't for north or me. I am south side, for real, for real.
Nah, I'm